Okay, good. All right. Okay, so we're gonna go over here. Yeah, he's got it. He's gonna hold it. Okay. He wanted to be called Francisco, so you could call him Francisco if you want to.
Are you going to say anything about Dr. J, the professor?
No, not yet, because this is going to be for the YouTube channel. Okay. All right, so put the camera on me. Okay. Hello, everyone. My name is Mr. Aaron, and my wife, Beatrice, she is the artistic director and founder of Southern Enterprise School of Arts. And so we got 2 studios and want to show you what we have going on in our studios. All our classes are free, so we have interpretive dance and ballet. And so here is registration table where everybody register. Here's B, she's got the water in her hand. It's our artistic director. Okay. And so this is where kids register. And then here is the laptop where we do a lot of data entry and everything. Right now, we have a volunteer. We can always use more volunteers. We have a volunteer that's introducing, she's inputting we got about 1,500 dancers that's been going through our classes since 1991 on up until now. So this is our alumni, and we're trying to get all this information in our database. So we always can use volunteers and everything to help us with the data entry and everything. So if you want to volunteer and help out, you can come and help out, and whenever you have time, to put some time in there. And then here, right now, we don't have all the dancers here because it's real cold. But as you can see, we have our interpretive dancer here. Her name is Taylor. And then we have arts and crafts over here and everything that's going on. We have our ballet bars, and we have our balancing beams that we have here. So in this particular classroom, we do interpretive dance and ballet in this particular classroom. And so we have interpretive dance and ballet in this classroom. And behind me is my lovely wife, B. She does all the teaching and everything. So now we're going to take you next door so we can show you what we do in the other room. And so in this room here, it's a multifaceted room, okay? Right now we're just starting a language arts class where we're teaching kids how to speak phonetically and how to speak intelligently to the camera using podcasts. And so here we're teaching them how to use a teleprompter, and we have our host. Her name is Paloma. She's one of the hosts that's going to be hosting and interviewing all the clients and all the dancers and stuff like that with our podcast. So right now we're in the rehearsing phase, just testing everything out, and we want to go live probably in the end of March or sometime in April or something like that. Once everybody gets comfortable, learn how to read the scripts and things of that nature, and learn how to use the teleprompter and stuff like that. So if we go here, we want to show you, and then if you could step right here, if you could step over here and then turn the camera this way. So here is where we do all the podcasting. This is all the equipment that we have. We have about 3 or 4 boys that come. They're not here today, but what they do is they set up all the equipment and everything. And in doing that, they learn how to set up all the equipment. They learn the terminology of the equipment and stuff like that. And then if you come over here, turn here, I'm going to show you the cameras here. And so here, and then just step back a little bit. And so in this particular camera, I teach the boys and, Paloma, whenever she wants to learn it, how to use these cameras. On the second shelf here, you see how we have the Canon cameras. The top shelf, we have all Sony cameras. Yep. And so we have all the Sony cameras up here. And so I've been doing photography professionally since about 2009. And so everything that I know, this is what I teach the boys. I do a lot of sports and do a lot of headshots. And so the boys are learning, the basics fundamentals of photography now. And those basic fundamentals is learning how to use the ISO, your aperture, and your shutter speed. And so that's all they've been learning now. And so they've been actually using the camera. Show. And again, all our classes are free. And so we'll spin around here. Now these two particular devices here, step back a little so you can still see me. Now, these two particular devices here, this is PlayStation, and what we want to try to do eventually is have what you call a Pac-Man challenge, where the kids compete for a higher score playing Pac-Man or Miss Pac-Man. And then we have a Mac computer here, and what this Mac is used for is once we teach the kids, you know, how to produce a show, okay, we teach them how to take that video, how to save it to an SD card, how to upload it here to the Mac, and then they use CapCut to edit it, and then from there, then they upload it to a YouTube channel. So they learning all of this, and so as the kids get learning it, perfecting it and everything, they get better and better at it, okay? And so if you swing around here, Carissa, and that way you can see this here. And so here we have Journey. She's our headphone girl right now. She's just listening to me and making sure that the audio and everything is right, and that I can be heard on the headphones, because you can hear me, right, Journey? Yep. And so, but normally Roberto, he does all our producing of our videos. And so he uses this device, which is called a Tascam. Most people use Rodecaster, but Tascam is a device that's used to record and video and do all your podcasting and everything. And so, and then over here we have two steering wheels that are hooked up to a PlayStation. And what we want to do with that is some of the regular boys that's coming, they're learning how to play the race car game. They know how to do it really well. But the goal is to have them, we want to create a competition where they're a racing competition where they get trophies and stuff like that for competing and things of that nature. And so that's what we're doing with that particular device over there. And then here, the podcast here, as you can see here, we have, this is what you call a teleprompter right here. And so the persons that's sitting there, they read from a teleprompter, and then that's how we teach them how to read from a script and all that good stuff. And then we have 3 iPhones and everything that they use that tie to this Tascam when they're doing the production. And so this is where everybody sits when they're recording the videos and everything. And so this is pretty much how it flows. And then when we do photography, all this equipment comes down, and this whole room is changed into a photography studio when we do photo shoots and stuff like that. You know, we kind of shoot, we have about 35 dancers, and we probably do a photo shoot like once every 6 months, you know, to keep our pictures updated and everything. And I believe that's about it. I think lastly, what I wanted to do is come over here, show them about the creation here real quick. And then you can step over here. Now this is a banner that I created. And what we want to do is we're going to have a podcast on God's 6-day creation. And I created a whole lesson plan on teaching creation from the Bible, God's 6-day creation. So I got these big, huge cardboard cutouts of dinosaurs. I have a lot of other things that I teach creation with. I got a couple of microscopes that we use to teach people about the invisible things of God, how you can see these things under a microscope. And so I have all this stuff that I created and everything. And so we use this creation template and all these things that I have to teach people about God's creation, how He created everything in 6 literal days. And so that's about it. Hope you enjoyed the video. Again, all our classes are free. It's on Tuesdays from 5 p.m. to 7 p.m. and on Saturdays from 2 p.m. on Saturdays from 2 p.m. to 5 p.m. and on Tuesdays from 5 p.m. to 7 p.m. And you can reach us at southernenterprise.org. You can sign up for our classes there and everything. And we hope to see you one day. All right, that's good.
Please don't forget to like, subscribe, and hit that notification bell to be notified of upcoming videos.